36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Sorry about the delay today. I don't know what's going on. Miss Kareem, Mr. Yono?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Yono?
Yes.
All right, turn your camera on for me, please. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Savar Yono. This is U ticket 661-80423. This is one count, operate in the city of Detroit without a cigarette retail license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Chanel Kareem appearing on behalf of defendant.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Savar Yono, SEVAR.
Okay. And counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, this case is actually being dismissed because he did have a license. It just wasn't unprinted.
Okay. All right. Being that he has a license, the court is going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep that license in display so everyone can see it who comes into the store, okay?
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Brandon Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Pernicano appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams.
And calling him Attorney Pernicano. 1 second.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Darrell Williams. This is ticket Z808924. This is going to be one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Also calling ticket number SP 143-13291. This is count driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Joseph Pernicano, P84918, appearing on behalf of Brandon Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Brandon Williams.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a pretrial. We are requesting this matter be set for a bench trial, reserving Mr. Williams' jury trial right.
Okay, if that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney? That would have been Attorney Pernicano about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Like your attorney said, we're going to preserve your rights to have a jury trial, but right now it's going to be a bench trial before me. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this right now. My date is July 15th. Does that work with your calendar, Attorney Pernicano?
I doubt I have anything that day, but let me just double check.
Double check.
You said July 15th?
Yes, July 15th.
All right, that works for me.
Okay. All right. That's going to be at 9 a.m. It is via Zoom. Sir, let me just let you know that you have a ticket that's in our collection agency for insufficient or defective lights that is $144, okay?
Good.
All right. There's nothing further, though. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. Please stick to whatever bond requirements are at this point in time for operating with a high blood alcohol content, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney, did you talk to Tawana Willie, or did she not sign in?
She was here. I spoke to her. I've been speaking with her. I think she works in the medical field. I think she may have worked last night. I'm not sure where she is now. We are just asking for an adjournment for a pre-trial. She did confirm this morning that she wanted that.
Okay.
Are we able to proceed with setting that date?
I will, and I'll just let you stand in just because you're asking for a pre-trial, but she has to. They're telling me she was here, so I'll call it, okay?
Thank you.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tawana Markia Willie. This is Z ticket 808243. This is one count blood alcohol contents 0.17 or more. Can I have your appearance for the record, please?
Joseph Pernicano, P84918, appearing on behalf of Tawana Willie. Date and time set for pre-trial Miss Willie was logged on this morning. It looks like she's been disconnected. I spoke with her. She confirmed that she does want a pretrial, an adjourned pretrial date set in this matter so we can get discovery.
All right, if that's being the case, the court is going to waive her appearance just for this hearing today. And I'm going to enter and let you have a pretrial. My pretrial dates aren't any much better. They're July 1st. Does that work for you?
Let me just make sure I'm gonna, yes, I will be in town, so July 1st, that's good.
Is it cutting close to when you're coming back? I can move it. I can try and move it up a little bit, or is that good?
No, it's just before, so it will be perfect. Thank you.
Okay, July 1st, 2024. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set the bond at $0 personal, okay?
Have a great day, Judge. Thank you for your
And,
time.
and for the record, hold on, and for the record, I just want to, Chico, Detroit, 3471. Clarification, Attorney Connell, you just need the discovery on Tawana Willie?
Correct. Yep, I just saw your email come through.
Okay, that's the only one. You've got it on Brandon Williams.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, just making sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hold on one second. Attorney Werbeling, let me, I don't have your stuff yet. I have an offer. Mhm.
Attorney Mason,
Yes, ma'am.
you have the information for Attorney Murphy. Did you take it with you?
Yes, I did take it with me. Do you need
It
me
was
to return?
Yeah, because it was the ROA with
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll bring it right on back down. You need the ROA or the SOS? I'll bring everything down.
Okay.
I see, I was gonna bring him out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
All right. I see you, Mr. Murray. You're gonna have to give me a second so I can get you the file for your client, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Wyman, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Wilcox, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. And then, was Christopher Wesley, Michael iPhone, and Jerry Weaver signed in yet? Okay. Mr. Weaver, I hope you don't have a court date and you just fixed your hat.
And I just fixed my hat.
Are you supposed to have hat on in the courtroom?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Jerry Weaver. Is he in the afternoon? Are you an officer, sir?
No, it was a expired tabs violation.
Oh. Is that the only count? You may not be in my courtroom. Do you have a case? Hold on. Let me pull up
Yeah,
something.
I have a ticket case number here.
Yep. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta log onto the system and I'm gonna take that information from you, okay, sir?
Yep.
I'm sorry, you act like a kid.
Mr. Weaver, give me that ticket number you have, please.
Yeah, SP
Uh-huh.
144
Uh-huh.
21191 OT.
Your middle name Lloyd, sir?
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
And Lloyd,
Mhm.
he should be a 434.
No, his middle name. He's here. Okay, so you missed your court date a while ago.
Correct. And I called last week and they gave me today. So you are correct though.
Okay, I don't have you on here though.
No, not that.
I mean, it was a show cause and then we issued a warrant back in October.
There's, I don't know that you need me to speak, but
Just put yourself on mute for a moment.
okay.
Attorney Werbeling, you can unmute yourself. Is he coming on today with you or no?
No, Judge, I have authority to act on his behalf, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Abdul Rahiman Weasel. And this is ABDULRAHA. Let me start that again. ABDULRAHMAN. Weasel is his last name. This is case number SP 155-40811. This is one car disregard traffic control device. May I have your appearance for the record, please, Attorney Werbeling?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Wazell, Your Honor. Judge, I have the authority to accept the offer that's before you.
All right. And with that, you have an authority to accept the offer. What is it going to be today?
Speeding 1 to 5 over, Your Honor.
Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, I do, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of speeding 1 to 5 over. I'm scared to even tell them to wait to see it in the computer because no one ever listens to me. And then they do the regular ticket and then call me and tell me how they got points on their license. Make sure it says in there that it's at 1 to 5. The ticket is $125. Is until April 23rd enough time for your client?
Perfect, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you for your patience this morning, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, you and your staff.
You too. Thank you. Mr. Wyman, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Are you ready, Attorney Murray? Mr. Weber, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Weaver, do you remember who you spoke to last week about this new court date?
I do not have that written here. I can tell you the number I called. I can tell you the number I called, but not who I spoke to.
Tell me the number you called. That'd be helpful.
Yeah, 313-965-2293.
All right, sir, I'm gonna put you in what's called a breakout room so that you can talk to an attorney today. I have a whole lot of people, so you gotta be extra patient today as you wait to speak to someone about your case and about your rights, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna put you, you're gonna be in a waiting room or breakout room all by yourself. No one will be in there with you, but an attorney will come and talk to you, okay? You're going
Okay.
to room 35. Now, Mr. Michael, iPhone, you signed in at 10 something and then had the audacity to be laying in the bed and you not
You know what?
even ready and fully.
I
Yes,
had
how you going to, oh, no.
I'm
I can
sorry.
replay this on YouTube, so you cannot tell me, no, I was not.
No. I just had got off of work. I just got finished doing 12 hours at work on midnights. That's why. That's why. I'm sorry. I tried to stay up, but I got off at 8 o'clock this morning.
Mm. I'm always fascinated because most people who work 12-hour shifts and they get up, they do all their stuff in the morning. So on any other day, if I see you out and about at 8 o'clock in the morning hanging
So
out,
you'll never see that
mm.
unless I drop him off my daughter at Martin Luther King.
What's your last name, sir?
Washington.
Your first name is Michael?
Yes.
He's a review. You said Washington?
Yeah, I had to do community service, and I probably had the paperwork for it, but so I didn't know if I had to go to
You didn't even do your community service, did you?
excuse me?
Did you do your community service?
Yes, I got the paperwork right here. Signed and everything.
I don't see him. You say you on the docket?
Yeah, the box.
Looking at Monday docket, that's why. I'm like, I don't see him nowhere on my docket. Who did you send your stuff to so that they can verify it? Who did you send it to?
Well, to verify that's the issue I didn't that's the issue I had. I didn't know who do I need to send this paperwork to get it verified because I just completed it this past week. So so I didn't know if I had to go to a precinct to get it verified or whatever.
Last time you were in here, did I give you a phone number to call?
You gave me the phone number to call to
for community service.
To set my community service up with the lady in my district.
So why wouldn't you call them back and ask them where it was supposed to be sent?
Honestly, cause I misplaced that number. I thought I had it. I thought I saved it in my cell phone, but I didn't. I just typed the number in and never pushed save. I apologize.
It's okay. What's up? Who is it? Attorney Murphy, you ready on yours? You're welcome. Have a good day. Attorney Murphy? Murray, I'm sorry. Attorney Murray?
I'm finishing up on the record. I'll be ready in like, say like
Okay,
5 minutes,
okay.
if that's okay? Okay.
That's fine. Miss Whitey, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. All right. Now,
That's all here.
okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Washington. This is ticket number SP 1506817. Count 3 is failed to display. He was to come back today for a review and do 20 hours of community service. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Michael Deshaun Washington.
All right, Mr. Washington, it's my understanding that you do have community service. You didn't turn it in, but you have a sheet of paper that shows that you have community service. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, from from Pastor Craig Barnes.
Okay, can you hold it up to the screen for me, please?
Yes.
All right, and what church is Pastor Craig Barnes at?
Excuse me?
What church is it from?
Oh, New Vision Missionary Baptist Church on 14548 Joy Road, Detroit 48228.
Okay. All right, and how many hours of service did you do?
I did a total of 20.
All right. All right, that was the agreement. So at this time, the court is going to close out that case because you completed the community service. Okay, sir?
Thank you.
Make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
So, excuse me. So, am I eligible to do my reinstatement fee now?
You should be. I don't know if you had any reinstatement fees when we just looked you up. You should go to the Secretary of State's office and ask them what you need to do to get your license back in order, if this was holding you up. I didn't see any other fines when my clerk pulled it up. So you should be able to go to them and tell them that this matter is resolved, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hold on a minute.
Huh?
You said you just dropped your daughter off. Nah, all right.
No,
I'ma
I
just
said
leave.
I didn't say I dropped my daughter off. I said if you said if I
No,
catch you
stop
out there in the
lying. You
streets
said
at
you
8
dropped. I'm
o'clock in
gonna
the
replay
morning.
this. It's gonna say you dropped your daughter off. I had to drop my daughter off at MLK school this morning.
No, I said
I listened like a
no.
hawk.
I said if you saw me out in the streets, I'll be dropping my daughter off at Martin Luther King.
Oh, you better be happy everybody in here is amen and seconding what you said. All right.
Thank y'all.
All right. This
Thank
case
you.
is closed. You're all set, sir. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Get some rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Whatever you want, go back to her.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have a number of people that are ready. Should I start bringing them in to the courtroom?
Yes, but give me one. Yep. Start bringing them in. Attorney
And we have a
Murray, you
lot
ready?
of defendants.
I know. It's
We're
a ton
ready.
of people. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay.
Charles Watts. Charles Watts.
Yes.
Turn on your camera, please. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Charles Darnell Watts. This is ticket number, let's start with the ones on the docket for today. SP 151708. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 143799671, speeding 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. We have a show cause hearing on ticket number SP 1549077, drove while license suspended. And we have count 2 of that same ticket is disregard signal red or amber. That's in default right now. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Attorney James Murray, PA 5490, on behalf of Mr. Watts, who is present via Zoom. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Charles Watts.
Go ahead, counsel. How are we doing today on these matters?
Your Honor, I would like to adjourn these matters and run them concurrently with the other traffic offenses that will be heard on May 13th, so we can kind of do a universal resolution of these matters.
Okay.
There.
No,
There's
I'm
also
just listen. You know what? Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's also a show cause for April 24th. I can appear for that as well, or if we can kind of
Listen to me when I called the show cause case.
say that one more time.
I said that means you didn't listen to me when I called the show cause
Oh, well,
case.
thank you, Judge. Doing a multitasking. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I know you're doing a whole lot of things right now. All right. So I'll say everything. You said his next date is what? May what?
13th.
May 13th, 2024. I said it, sir. I'm flipping through your history of driving. We got to get this together, Mr. Watts. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I do see he's in a payment plan and making some payments though. So he hasn't neglected it. We just don't want you to have all of this. Like, just because you can pay the tickets doesn't mean you should keep accumulating tickets, Mr. Watts. Let that be your mantra this year. Just because I can pay the tickets doesn't mean I need to keep accumulating all these tickets, okay?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, all right. So I'll see everybody May 13th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 for his cases that need bond set, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Can I have your P number? You're welcome. Can I have your P number before you sign off, please?
85490.
Yeah.
85490.
That is correct.
Okay, we got you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. Great day.
Welcome. All right, have a great day. Mr. Watts, I don't know who called you, but you're all set as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you on May. You don't come on that April 24th date. We're gonna put everything on May 13th, okay? Because if you get a notice that says April 24th, you don't need to come, okay?
You said May 13th?
Yes, that's your next court date. Because you may get some documents saying you need to come on 4/24. Don't come on April, okay?
All right, I understand.
All right. All right. We'll see you then, Mr. Watts.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, sir.
Bye.
Is Mr.
Judge,
White
as a
one of your
as a housekeeping matter, I almost forgot my P number.
That's terrible. Don't forget your P number. Thank you.
I drew a blank.
I'll forget it. What I am going to forget is this robe in about 10 minutes, okay?
I don't have my salon in there.
I don't have my. All right. Mr. White, put yourself on mute. Press *6. Are these your folks, Attorney Soroki?
You can't hear you.
Oh. Are these your folks, Attorney Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure.
Good morning.
All right. Mr. White, you're on two different devices. Which device would you like to be on? The one I can see you on or the one where you're just on the phone? Okay, turn up your volume. For some reason, you're connected on two different things. So in the Wi-Fi selection, Mr. White, so on the Wi-Fi selection, instead of picking dial-in, go back and pick Wi-Fi. Like the audio.
I'm looking for it.
Okay. I may have to let this one go down. I'm gonna remove the one that's right now, and when it asks you to connect back to audio with the little mic. Okay. All right. Can you hear me now, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay, so good morning. And you talked to him, attorney? Okay, all right. Put yourself on mute though, till I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Looks like some of these people just got a couple of.
The adult fluoride. Now the child.
Ms. Worthy, I need you to put your phone on mute until it's my time to talk to you.
All right. Let me turn my work down. Sorry. Good morning.
I'm saying, good morning. I'm gonna put you on mute until it's time. You can have your work doing what it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't.
So just so you know, Attorney Soroki, when you bring them out here, we're bringing them out here because my clerk doesn't pull the files until you actually bring them into the courtroom. So that's why I'm not calling anybody, because she hasn't pulled those files yet. She pulls them when you bring them to the courtroom. So that's why it's important as you go to bring them out. That way he'll be in the waiting room and she'll pull them out the waiting room, okay?
Okay, very good. Miss Mason, can I speak to you about one defendant?
Okay, breakout room 2.
Thank you.
Hello.
Ms. Williams, put yourself on mute until it's my time to talk to you, please.
Yeah, I thought it was like 6 weeks.
She'll mute herself. You in work.
It's about.
All right, Attorney Sorky, I do have a couple of matters. I can do John Vieira Williams.
Yes, we're ready on that one.
Miss Williams?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm okay.
Now
So,
calling the matter.
first,
Now calling.
oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no. I'm calling the matter, please, and thank you. All right, this isn't just, I know you're not in court right now, but this is still a formal hearing, okay?
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus John Vieira Sherelle Williams. This is ticket SP 1534898. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have your appearance for the record, starting with counsel?
Yes, Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
John Vieira Williams.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, defendant waived full reading, stands mute at this time.
All right, enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Yes, also, I'm sorry, she was actually here for pretrial. Defendant wishes to set this matter for a bench trial.
Okay. All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand.
I don't know. I told him that this is what I told him. I told him I didn't understand what he was talking about. He got angry with me because I didn't know what was going on. I told him I didn't understand it. I told him I needed some more time. And he explained something to me. I just need more time so I could get the insurance. I had a financial hardship. Like, I don't even understand why all of this got to go on.
Okay, it's because in the state
I'm
of
back
Michigan,
at work now.
Miss Williams, I'm gonna tell you why all of this is going on. So originally, we have to have insurance because when people get in car accidents, they want to be covered, right? So if I'm not able to be covered when you hit my car, I'm gonna be upset because now that means that I either have to replace my vehicle with my own money or my insurance rates are gonna go up because I'm going to use my insurance to cover those costs. So that's why they made it a misdemeanor in the state of Michigan, which is punishable by either 90 days in jail or up to a $500 fine, because they were tired of people just saying, oh, I'm not going to get it. And then they would get into these situations, right? But we understand people have financial hardships. So if you would like a pretrial, I can give you until July 1st to try and get everything together. Is that what you would like to do, ma'am?
Yes, I would just like to get the insurance and bring it to y'all. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else.
Okay, now we're gonna have to be able to see it. So you either gonna have to be on a device where you can show it, or you're gonna have to have the ability to have it sent over so we can see it, okay?
Yes.
All right, so I'll see you on July 1st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye. You said Miss Attorney Soroki, did Miss Worthy show you proof of her vehicle being registered as well as proof of insurance at this point?
Yes, Your Honor, I also have it in my chat, So I can produce it to
I'm
the
gonna pull
court
her
right now.
other two cases then too, so we can take care of them all at the same time. So give me 1 second, okay? You're welcome.
Other systems, you can go look at that.
Put yourself on mute though, because it distracts it, and I don't have mine is being all recorded by the courtroom, so I know you can't hear it, but just keep yourself on mute. I'm gonna call you Miss Worthy when I'm ready, okay? Let me get the other two cases. Okay. No.
Mrs. Soroki, what page is she on, Worthy?
Miss Worthy.
Oh, I got her, Your Honor.
It's on page 2 of your list.
Okay, we already talked about her. Gotcha.
In the interim, we'll do Christopher Wesley. If you could turn on your camera for me, sir. Thank you. Christopher Wesley.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Michael Wesley. This is ticket number SP 1215332. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket SP 1528145. Count no, insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1430821. No, insurance misdemeanor. I don't know if you talked about the civil infraction and default or not. You can let me know. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Sorry, Your Honor, I didn't speak to Mr. Wesley. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
co-counsel.
Who'd you talk to, Mr. Wesley?
I'm not sure. It was like it was a black guy. I'm sure it was just a black guy.
Did you finish talking about your stuff yet, or were you still in the midst of talking about it?
We was finished talking about it. He was basically asking me to send over my proof of insurance and my driver's license, and I did that. And then there was another ticket that was on there for no insurance that I don't have no knowledge of, that was on 12 Mile.
Okay. All right, you're giving me too much information, Mr. Wesley.
Okay.
Listen, I was about to say I don't know either. They just give me the documents, okay? So we're gonna have to wait for him to come out. So I'm gonna put you in the waiting room, okay? Ms. Worthy?
I'm here.
All right, now you're gonna have to turn that down. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kanika LaShawn West Worthy. This is ticket SP 1508194. Count one, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 150821111. One count, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 1563229. Count one, expired plates. Count two of that same ticket is no proof of insurance. Appearances. Now, Miss Wesley Worthy, I keep Wesley Worthy. You gotta just pay attention for 2 seconds.
I had to get the tickets to make sure you was calling right number.
I understand. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Kanika Worthy.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, defense moves to dismiss all 4 tickets on the basis of valid documentation.
All right, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation now, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, I'm hoping you see how important it is that you have valid documentation all the time in your vehicle so that you don't have to come to court and sit here all morning, okay?
Yep.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set.
I can go ahead and log off?
Go ahead and log off, okay?
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
No way.
I don't have his file ready yet, so you can go ahead and keep marching forward.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
All right, Attorney Soroki, I can do Mr. White.
Very good, Your Honor.
And I'll call in the matter of the people versus Leandre Maurice White. This is ticket SP 1540837. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1540945. One count failed to stop for a stop sign. Street is in default. Ticket number. These tickets are in status. Ticket SP 1464176. Count one, improper plates. Count two, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defender. What's your name for the record, sir?
Leandre White.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. White wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution's matter of plea to reduce charge of failure to display.
Did you only discuss that one count? Probably you ain't get any of the other tickets he had.
No, I wasn't told of another ticket. I'm sorry.
You don't have the system, Attorney Soroki? You're not connected with the system where you can like go in and look at the cases, or no? Do you have it?
I can go, I could go into the regular court system and look up tickets.
Because if you haven't seen my pattern, I'll go in and I'll get all their tickets, Attorney Soroki, so I can take care of it at once.
Okay.
So,
You know what?
Attorney Mason, he has some tickets in warrant status, improper plates. Because I think like it welcomed them away, and then they got warrants out there. I ain't gonna serve him nothing. He has an improper plates and a failed to display in warrant status. And when he got this other ticket, he didn't appear. He must not have appeared for his first court date. So his other ticket went into default. He got some other defaults too, but you can either handle them or you can let it stay in default. Then you can plead to the FTD, and I'll take care of the other two tickets. They're just improper plates and failed to display. What do you want to do, Mr. White?
I want to handle everything I can.
Okay.
Who's the defendant? Who's the defendant?
Yes, Mr. White, Leandre White. He only has one ticket on the docket, but he has a ticket that went into default, failed to stop for a stop sign. He also has ticket in warrant status, improper plates, and failed to display. And if we're really ambitious, he has two more tickets in default, a no valid registration and a no proof of insurance.
Okay, Mr. White, what is he under? Is he pretrial today, Judge?
Nah, he's probably a show cause.
What's his full name? Daryl?
No, Leandre.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Soroki, let's go into room 2. Let's go into room 2,
Okay.
Soroki.
Okay.
All right. All right. Mr. Weaver and Miss Wesley, I'm going to put you into a waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you both. All right. And Mr. Walker, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Miss Williams, I'm going to put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Attorney Baughman, you finally came up from the dark.
Yes. Been a deep dive this morning, Your Honor, but ready to roll.
Did you have even or odd number rooms?
I was in the even numbers.
Okay. We have the person in person. I'm gonna do them first, okay? All right. Who do I have in person?
You have Kevin Williams and Kenneth Wells.
All right, Mr. Wells. Oh, sorry, you don't? Okay, never mind. Hold on a minute. I was ambitious. Do you need to put Mr. White back into a room to talk to him?
No, Your Honor, he has one more ticket that they'll have him plead to. I think I just tell him now, and then they'll dismiss the remaining 4. Plead to 1 to 5 speeding, 1 point ticket instead of failure to stop at stop sign or a light, and dismiss the other 4. So that's a very good offer.
Okay. Do you want to take advantage of that, Mr. White? Do you know what that entails?
I kind of didn't hear. I heard some of it. I know it said 1 point. Can that 1 point be reduced to no points?
No, it's just 1 point. It's reduced from 2 points to 1 point, which is already in default. Then your other 4 tickets will be dismissed. And your failure to display ticket is no points.
Okay.
Is that something you want to take advantage of today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people. Recalling the matter of the people versus Leandre Maurice White. This is ticket SP 1540945. Failed to stop for a stop sign. Ticket SP 1540837. Drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1464176. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, failed to display. And tickets number SP 1464157. Count 1, no valid registration. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, please?
Leandre White.
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceeding.
Defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. He'll be pleading to a failure to display on ticket ending in 837, count 1 as reduced charge, and also on the ticket that's in default for failure to stop at stop sign or stoplight. That ticket will be reduced to 1 to 5 speeding. The remaining 4 tickets, which are currently in default, will be set aside and dismissed.
All right. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will? Are you pleading guilty of your own free will? Like nobody forcing you or making you, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yes, ma'am.
I plead, and do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 3rd of 2024. At that time, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Hubble and Clarita Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Was your life?
Huh? You go out here and get the song, the audio gone. Hello?
Hello?
There you go. There you go. The audio went out.
Okay. Was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, will you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the speeding ticket?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the, I'll answer your question in a moment. Going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display as well as 1 to 5 speed. Yes, Mr. White?
So after I paid this ticket, will I be all clear in 36 district?
No, because you have some cases in collection that you never took care of. It's amazing. You got a Christian Dior shirt on and you got tickets in collection at 36 District Court. See, I peep everything. And I mean everything. And then I look down at your sheet and I see you got 1, 2, and they not even super, they not as much as that shirt costs if it's real. We got a $240 ticket and a $65 ticket in collections that you ain't paid for.
This is Alibaba.
Okay. I'm just saying priorities. Now you're trying to rush and get your license and you ain't got your priorities together. Get your priorities together. Get your priorities together. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do because you do owe those other 2 fees. So I'm going to, the speeding ticket is $125. That's set in stone. I can't do anything about that. The FTD that you pled to today, I'll reduce it. I'll do it at $0 because you need to take care of those other tickets. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So take care of those other tickets. And then after you do that, you'll be all set.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. So take care of your business. Put your shirt on. All right, Miss White, Mr. White, go ahead. Okay. So just take care of those. With the speeding ticket, you typically have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time though? I know if you need extra time, it's okay.
I got it. I'll take care of it.
Okay, so we'll do it 4/23 is when it's due. Okay, make sure it says in the system though that it's speeding. Okay, before you pay it, because if you pay it on the failure to stop, that's more points, and I can't. You're just gonna pay that ticket. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. White. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. No. That's the other one. Attorney Boffman, I see a lot of compliance dismissals. That's a breath of fresh air. Let me bring some of them in. I had a files. So it's him. Attorney Soroki, did you talk to the rest of the people in your rooms? You still got a ton of people left in the rooms.
I talked to a number. There's still a number of people in the rooms. I talked to most of them, and I haven't brought them all out yet.
Okay.
I mean, so 20 or 30. There's like 20 rooms or something that. Okay. It's like 15 at least. But mine are the odds.
Okay, that's why I'm asking because I still see them in there. So if you finish talking to everyone, I'm just trying to find out.
There might be 1 or 2 I haven't taught that didn't make up their minds or something.
Okay. All right. Nicole Whitaker.
Here.
Yeah. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nicole Lashana Whitaker. This is ticket SP 1542204. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, please state your name?
Nicole Whitaker.
The pretrial, Your Honor, the defendant has shown me valid registration and insurance. So registration is valid until January 4th of 2025. The insurance will be valid until September 18th of 2024. In the defendant's name, I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss these cases. Thank you.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. I'll dismiss these without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure to keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day.
You too, ma'am.
I will, thank you. Charles Weidman?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Dave Weidman. This is ticket SP 1119790. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Charles Wyden.
So for arraignment, please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant, Judge. This defendant showed me a copy of his current and valid insurance and registration. The insurance will not expire until February 2nd of 2025. And on September 25th of 2024, you will have to renew his plates. Both of those documents are in the defendant's name. I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss here. Thank you.
This time being the officer of the valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Kenneth Wells, you're welcome, sir.
Mr. Wells. Mr. Wells.
Now calling the matters of Kenneth DeCarlo Wells. This is ticket SP 1411567. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1302534. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, failed to display. Ticket SP 1265816. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1140712, improper plates. Sure that was on. Ticket SP 1126144. Count 1, drive unregistered, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1495348. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1475717, holding or using a mobile or electronic device while operating a vehicle. Count 1, count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
State your name.
Oh, Kenneth Wells.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. Judge, I believe the defendant has current and valid documents that would cover the majority of these cases. I really hope that the court will find that his driver's license is valid. And if so, then the defendant is willing to waive his rights to any further hearings and plead responsible to the moving violation, disregarding a red signal. I have his authority given to me on his behalf to stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of that complaint for the purpose of a responsible plea. And the prosecutor has agreed to reduce that charge to 1 to 5 over speeding. That's a 1-point offense. The defendant understands and is willing to waive his right for that.
Well, I do want to report that his license is now valid.
Nice. So I will stipulate the probable cause for each of the matters to be dismissed here and thank the court and the prosecutor.
Okay. So we doing 1 to 5 for the disregard signal red or amber?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to the reduced charge 1 to 5 speed. The remaining counts will be dismissed per plea at this time. And because you have valid stuff. Sir, this does not negate the fact that you have a payment plan on some of your cases. You need to continue to pay on those, okay? And also be mindful. We can't have, I know people like to drive with stuff in their hands, looking all that stuff, but we can't do that. You understand that, Mr. Wells? Mr. Wells, this your hearing. Hello?
Ms. Wells,
Hello?
the judge is talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Wells, you nervous or something? What's going on? I done had a whole dialogue. Huh?
He said he's slightly.
Mr. Wells, you gotta tell people so we can make the appropriate adjustments. You're good at reading lips though? Okay, so look at me. Sir, you need to stop getting all these tickets.
Yes.
Congratulations on getting your license, but you have to calm down on all of this stuff that you've been doing. Okay, so the fine is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay, but I see that you're going to need some additional time. So I'm going to say you need to put it in a payment plan. You need to make payment arrangements like your other tickets. Is that what you want to do? Okay. $125.
Yes.
And also, sir, you need to make sure that, what was I going to tell you? No holding stuff in your hands while you're driving. Okay. Mary, what do I need to put on it that
Mr. Watkins, can you put yourself on here, please?
he may not be able to? What do I need to put, Mary, in order for it? Like when I do it, he has to get in a payment plan. What did you want me to put instead? You remember?
Well, we can't put like a payment due.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to put no payment due date out there.
So no payment due date. Okay.
Go down to cashier and the collection and everything.
Okay. Add this ticket to your payment plan that you're in. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Go downstairs, Mr. Bennett?
Well, are you going to be able to just pay this ticket?
Yes.
Okay. So give us some time to put it in the computer system. Don't go downstairs today and try and pay it. How long do you need to pay this $125?
Say till Thursday next month.
Okay. So I'll give you until May 9th. May 9th. Okay. All right. May 9th is when this payment will be due for $125.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Next time, let us know that you need to look at us when we talk, and I'll allow you to look at me. Okay. Okay.
Once I pay the ticket, I gotta come back.
No.
Okay.
Unless you get a new ticket. Unless you get a new ticket. Okay. No. Pay the ticket. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. You're all set. Thank you. I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Who's the other person in the courtroom? Is that Webster? Jeffrey Webster? Who? Hold on. Which one is Jeffrey Webster?
Jeffrey Webster. Was that
Jeffrey Webster is doing the same in his session.
Okay. I want to call the one. Kevin Williams? Okay. Now calling the matter of the People versus Kevin Williams. This is ticket number SP 1524879. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, expired plates. Ticket SP 1524881. no valid registration certificate. Count 2 of that same ticket is no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 154604141. Drove while license not valid or improper. Count 1. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number, these are in default, SP 1546042. Count 1, defective brake lights. Count 2 of that same ticket is defective bumper, fender, or windshield. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you loud and clear state your name?
Kevin Williams.
This matter is here for show cause. Please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, and asks that the matters be set for a pretrial, please. He needs to come in person, Your Honor.
He is in person.
I know, he needs to come back next time in person, too.
All right. Is July gonna give you enough time to get your license together? That seems like what you're missing in this mix.
I was here and I saw it. Yeah. I didn't have glasses, so I didn't go out. I'm sorry.
You got dropped off today, I'm hoping?
Nah, I caught the bus.
All right. July 1st is my date. Is that gonna give you enough time? Okay. July 1st in person. Let's do it at 9 a.m. since he'll be in person. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. I'll include in this package, he did present plates, registration for the Buick that don't expire until next year because he just got it registered. And it looks like he has insurance as of the time he put the plates on as well. So we're working on that license. All right. There's nothing further, sir. I'll see you in person on July 1st, okay?
Okay.
All right. You're welcome. You talked to him already?
Yes.
Jeffrey Webster.
Ready?
Now calling the matter of People versus Jeffrey Williams Webster. This is ticket SP 1484657, count 1, expired plates. Ticket SP 1367488, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1485018, count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP, oh, that has a disposition. SP 1499780 no receipt of registration. Ticket SP 1499780 no insurance misdemeanor, and ticket SP 1499780 count 1, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name loud and clear.
Jeffrey Webster.
Your Honor, the defendant presented to me his insurance, which will not expire until October 4th of 2024. His registration also in his name, October 8th of 2024. Those are enough documents to satisfy each of the counts for compliance, and so I'm stipulating the probable cause for dismissal of all these cases.
All right. At this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these cases without prejudice. Sir, it is imperative that you always keep your vehicle up to date and registered, as well as always have car insurance, okay?
Sure.
All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set. All right. All right. You're welcome. No. These officers, Attorney Mason, I didn't have Victoria Young check in. We already did the WISO because I didn't realize the officer was here. I think Rita Williams is here, so I'll bring her out.
Leave Baker, I'll tell Baker he's excused.
Yeah.
Baker's excused and Officer Glenn is excused.
Please.
Okay. Thank you.
And you're welcome. Thank you. Officer, I'm gonna call your matter that you have on my docket today, Officer Procella. Procella. Oh, thank you. I need a compliance check. I need compliance check. Now calling the matter of the people versus Renita Denise Williams. This is ticket SP 1262357, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Attorney Boffman.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Renita Denise Williams.
There's also an officer present on this one. Why don't you state your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Anthony Porcala, Detroit Police, badge number 530.
We appreciate the officer's presence, Your Honor, but I don't believe we're going to need a trial. The defendant has presented today valid registration and insurance. And if the court can confirm that she also has a valid driver's license, I believe there is no case or controversy, and I stipulate to probable cause for a dismissal here.
All right. The court did run her driver's record, and there is, it is valid at this time. So the court's going to grant your request, going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ms. Williams, it's absolutely critical for you to always have everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Welcome. All right. Thank you, officer. Be safe out there, please, and thank you.
You have a good day.
All right, you too. Hey, how you doing? All right. Shaquille Williams.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Take your hat off for me, please, sir. And I hope you're not driving. You're not driving, are you?
No, I'm parked.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shaquille Williams. This is ticket SP 1542642. This is 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, speeding 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant.
All right, sir, can you state your name for the record?
Shaquille Williams.
Your Honor, we'd like to adjourn this case so that the defendant can attend better drivers, please.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. I will enter a plea of not guilty and adjourn this until July 1st, sir. July 1st at 9:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. I don't know why I'm giving the wrong time. July 1st, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Judge.
You're welcome. You're very welcome, okay? All right, we'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thank you again.
Okay. All right. You need a moment, Attorney Boffman? I can give you a moment. Mr. Weaver?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us your case number one more time?
I sure can.
Okay.
SP
your ticket.
144-211-91.
Oh, Gerald. I'm looking at Jerry. Is it Gerard Weaver? Is this
Gerald.
your name?
It's Gerald.
Gerald. That's why we couldn't find you anywhere.
Oh, did I say Jerry? I'm sorry.
It's on here as Jerry. It was my bad.
Oh,
I just
okay.
assumed it was Jerry.
Oh, it's probably what's written on my Zoom and my name. So
Okay.
I apologize.
That's why it's always important. You get caught up. You be looking. I'm thinking that's your real name. Okay. All right. We have your ticket now. I'm going to keep you in here. Just hold tight.
Okay.
I know, but this is the one that said that he called the courtroom last week and he gave us the phone number and said that you told him to come today. Because when he said the phone number, we were like this. I know, and we're going to go ahead. I know. Now calling the matter of the people versus Gerald Lloyd Weaver. This is ticket SP 144-21191. Drive a registered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman. On behalf of the defendant, sir, state your name, please.
I put you on mute. I'm sorry. Unmute yourself, sir.
Gerald Weaver.
So the defendant showed me valid documents, Your Honor. I'm stipulating the probable cause for the matter to be dismissed.
This time being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day. And I loved your hat. You just couldn't have it for court, okay?
I know. Not a problem at all. I get that. Thank you.
It's okay. Go Tigers.
Bye-bye.
All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Tiffany Williams. Ms. Williams?
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tiffany Marie Williams. Ticket number SP 1542669. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no turn on red sign posted. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Tiffany Williams.
This is a pretrial. The defendant wants to resolve these matters here and now. She's going to plead responsible to the moving violation. That will be reduced here to speed 1 to 5 over. There is no limited access exception. The defendant understands that's a 1-point offense. She's given me authority to, on her behalf, stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea, Your Honor. I also stipulate the probable cause for the matter being dismissed. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed. The remaining count will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes.
All right, so I have it due no later than April 23rd.
Okay.
April 23rd. Now, this is just regular 1 to 5 speed, right, Attorney Baughman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, when you go to pay it, make sure it says the 1 to 5 speed. Because if you pay the ticket and it says no turn on red, it's no hope. You're just gonna get the.
So is it best to go inside or I can call?
You can either physically come down or go online. You can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay it that way as well. But I'm just telling you. So we'll put it into the computer system, but just make sure that it says it. So if you try and go in tomorrow and it doesn't say it, just wait 1 extra day and I promise it'll be in, but wait until you see that, okay?
Okay, 120. Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Who's the other person I want to do for him? Oh, I had somebody else out here. Oh, I thought I clicked them. Eric Wilcox. Talk to everybody. Eric Wilcox.
Yes, Your Honor.
Turn your camera on for me, please, sir.
I'm trying to now. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Did that work?
Totally black, but okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Eric Eugene Wilcox Sr. This is ticket SP 1541670. On 1, blockading moving lane of traffic. Count. Oh, you're in a dark place. That's why I can't see.
Yeah. I'll step outside.
Defective brake lights. Also calling ticket SP 1541707. 1 count, no insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman, on behalf of the defendant, would you state your name, please?
Eric Eugene Wilcox Sr.
Thank you, Mr. Wilcox. Judge, the defendant is going to resolve these cases here and now. He wants to plead guilty to the blockading. And the other 2 counts would be dismissed here. He did present valid insurance and proof that he fixed that brake light too.
Okay. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to 1 count blockade moving lane of traffic. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to pay. Is that going to be enough time for you or do you need additional time, sir?
That should be enough time, Your Honor.
All right. So I'll have it due no later than April 23rd, 2024. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
All right. Have a good rest of the day.
Michael Weber.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, turn your camera on for me, please.
Sure.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Ray Weber. This is ticket SP 142603131. One count delivery of scrap tires. Limitations removal. This matter is set today for a 3-month delay sentence. Mr. Weber was to have done 8 hours of community service to the Motor City Makeover. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
Michael Weber.
Judge, the defendant is here for review. We're asking respectfully for some more time for the defendant to complete his community service. He has had some, his heart is sick, but he's feeling better, and he's going to complete that by the next action date.
Attorney Bachman.
Yeah,
Did you hear how many hours I said over 3 months?
I think it was 8. Am I mistaken? I thought it was 8.
No, 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one day.
Yeah. Judge, he got sick, and but he indicates that he can complete that.
So I'm sick too.
Right.
You know what, Attorney Bachman, that's why I was late today. You didn't know that because you was working hard. I didn't get here till 10 o'clock. You want to know why? Because I feel like crap. But you know what I had?
Feel better.
I know, it's okay. I always tell myself the next day will be better. But you know what I had to do? It's okay. I'm explaining this story, Mr. Weber, to Attorney Bachman, because I'm letting him know, even when I feel like I'm having a terrible day, body aching, stomach feels in knots. I gotta get up and take care of business because I got to take care of business. Because for me, I know this was just volunteering, but for me, this is my livelihood. So closed mouths don't get fed. If I don't come to work, I don't get paid. And then the bill people be looking for me. Talking about something, Marlena, what you doing? We like to have BTE on and running water.
I had heart failure, Your Honor. Twice.
Your Honor, if I may interject this and put my, this is Gia Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. My objection, I believe the defendant still could have contacted the court or had someone contacted the court as to any issues he had regarding this matter.
I understand, Attorney Mason. You already know I have a bleeding heart, though. Especially because I know that they not built like us, Attorney Mason. We take a lick and we keep on ticking. Today is the 9th. Let me see what May 14th looks like. May 14th. That's your adjourn date. That gives you a whole extra month to get this done. You still have the phone number for Motor City Makeover?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Adjourn to May 14th for completion of this assignment, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
I have a blessed day.
You too. Oh, those are people who are finished already. Who I actually like did their stuff on. So I put them out the way. Okay. I need a couple. And no, I'm about to get in trouble though. Hello. Henry Woodfox. Did you check? You can check back. Henry Allen Woodfox. Take yourself off mute, please. Oh, I accidentally remuted you, Mr. Woodfox. Take yourself off.
You can hear me now?
All right. And now calling the matter of the people versus Henry Woodfox. This is ticket SP 1520080. This is one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket SP 1520079. Count 1, straddling traffic lanes. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Henry Allen Wolfart.
Your
Counsel, how are we
Honor,
proceeding?
Your Honor, good morning. This is a day and time set for trial and for 3 formal hearings. Has Officer Daryl Cowart checked in today?
I don't have him signed in.
Yes, he
No.
did check in, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
he
sorry.
did check in. Okay.
Yes.
Defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution on the disregarded red signal 1 to 5. Disregard red signal would be reduced to speeding 1 to 5 over, and the no valid registration would be pled to as charged. The no insurance misdemeanor would be, the no valid registration. He has a registration for the car he was driving at the time. That's his daughter's car. We'd ask that that be dismissed for valid documentation.
No, I was
What's
talking.
going on?
I
I
couldn't
know,
hear.
but
I'm
you
sorry.
interrupted my court hearing. So you
I
got to
couldn't
put
hear.
yourself back on mute when you're doing that, because then it just sounds like screaming on a court hearing. Okay?
I apologize.
Okay. Continue,
Okay.
Attorney Soroka.
Yes, per the plea offer, the no insurance misdemeanor will be dismissed, and the straddling traffic lane will be dismissed. So the only ticket he would be pleading to is a disregarded red signal reduced to 1 to 5 miles an hour over.
Okay. So we'll do the 1 to 5 miles over, and the rest of the tickets to be dismissed.
That's correct.
You stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of speeding 1 to 5. The remaining tickets will be dismissed. Sir, that fine is $125. Typically, you have 4 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yep.
I mean, 14 days, 14 days. So that brings us to April 23rd, 2024. Mr. Fox, let me also inform you that you have 5 tickets with our collection agency. You need to take care of those tickets, please.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
But I got to have that one did by the 23rd though, right?
Yes. Yes. Unless you need additional time, you have to have that completed by the 23rd. You need more time than that, Mr. Woodfox?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Just pay that one and then worry about the rest of them. I just like to tell y'all, because for the first time I saw it taken, it said like U.S. Treasury Department collected the money. So I'm telling people, listen, it's getting reported. So if you have money coming in from someplace and you don't have tickets paid with our court, they're going to get their money, just so you know.
I think I
Okay.
might have clearances for them. So how would I be able to do that?
Come down here to 36th District Court. You're gonna have to come in person and set up some type of payment plan so that you can be able to pay them off or pay them down so that they can take them out of collections.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Okay.
Thank you. Have a blessing.
You're welcome. You too. Marsha Wesley.
Yes, ma'am. Red tickets.
Yep. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marsha Chantel Wesley. This is ticket
Marcia
SP.
Chantel Wesley.
Marcia. Okay. Ticket number SP 1542943. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1542704. Count 1, improper left lane. Count 2, fail to use seatbelt assembly system. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Marcia Wesley.
Your Honor, defendants here at pretrial, she wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter. She'll be pleading to the improper left turn ticket will be reduced to 1 to 5 over speed limit. And she'll also be pleading to the no seatbelt ticket. She'll be pleading to a third matter, which is the unregistered, untitled vehicle will be reduced to improper plates. The no insurance misdemeanor will be dismissed, and the expired plates will be dismissed.
So she's pleading to improper plates, fail to use seatbelt assembly system, and what other ticket?
And the improper left turn will be reduced to 1 to 5.
Okay. Ma'am, if you would like to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, do you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 19th of 2024. Were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of West McNichols and West Auto Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Was your vehicle unregistered or untitled at that time, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, and counsel, do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infractions?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates, the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed, as well as charged fail to use seatbelt assembly system. Ma'am, the fine for the 1 to 5 speed is 125. Fail to use seatbelt is 65, which gives us a total of 190. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, or do you need more time?
I do need just a little bit more time.
How much you need? 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
45 days?
30
Okay.
to 45 days is perfect. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll give you until May 20. May 22nd to have it paid, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So that's the $190.
$190, okay? Any
Yes, ma'am.
reinstatement fees that may be extra, you'll be responsible for. You'll know it because when you go to pay it, they'll say it's like a $45 fee. You may or may not have any. I'm just letting you know, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you so much, Judge. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got the, I need the SOS on. That's why I was looking for his file, Jesse. Oh. Did you run there and give it to her? Okay. I didn't even see it back in the file because I thought it was up there. Jesse, Renee Wilson.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus you did. Jesse Renee Wilson. This is ticket SP 1114676. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. Wilson, state your name.
Jesse Wilson.
It's another success story, Judge. License, registration, and insurance. Hopefully, the court can confirm that the license is valid, and I stipulate the probable cause for these dismissals.
He does have a valid license.
Perfect. And a suit tax.
All right. This time the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. I'm just checking on one of his matters. It looks like it may have been. Did you miss a pretrial? Oh, it went into default though. For improperly displayed dirty, obscure plates last year. It was last year at the beginning of the year too. Do you know about that case, sir?
I didn't have the sticker on my plate. The officer said he was gonna be there to confirm this. The sticker was inside my glove department, and
right. You had to show up to the case too. You look very nice for court today too, by the way.
I tried to come there.
But you didn't come to the hearing. You just expected the officer to dismiss it. And when you didn't show up, it's an automatic showing of guilt.
The problem is I didn't know when the court date was, and I was waiting for it.
You didn't read on it. It says you have to, for civil infractions, you have to call the court to make a, it says it on there somewhere, I think.
I was supposed to get an email, and I never received the email. I even tried to get it ahead of time, but wasn't didn't go through yet online.
Mm.
Your Honor, I'm going to move to set aside default here. And Mr. Wilson, can you send me a copy of the correction? You corrected that condition with respect to your plate, I assume.
Yes.
You know, he ended up paying, drove without due care or caution ticket that he got on that same day.
So I move to dismiss the default on the basis that he paid another moving infraction.
Okay. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss that without prejudice for having paid a civil infraction that was a companion, and you got points for that. Sir, you owe 1, 2, 3 reinstatement fees. Those are fees that the court requires Secretary of State. Once you pay them, we'll give clearance to the Secretary of State so your license doesn't become invalid. Just know that, okay? So you want to take care of that ASAP, okay?
Well, I get a email or something to tell me some instruction on what I'm doing.
So when you get a chance over the next few weeks, come down to 36th District Court and say, hey, I believe I have some reinstatement fees I need to pay. And they'll tell you how much, and they'll tell you what they're on. And you can pay one a month or something like that. They $45. Once you pay the 3 of them, then you won't owe the court any more money, okay? Okay. All right.
Yes.
That way
Yeah.
you'll be all done with us and your license will remain valid.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Yes, Mr. Wilkins, how can I help you?
Oh, hi. I was trying to see if my well, did I get heard already or like
Didn't get heard already. You had your shirt. I see that you finally buttoned up your shirt though. You
my bad,
stopped
my
being
bad. I'm sorry.
all extra in the
I'm
courtroom,
sorry.
letting me
I'm
see all
sorry.
your situation and everything.
My fault about that. But you said I already had I was already hurt.
Scheduling that case. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Aaron Wilkins the fourth. This is ticket SP 1547568. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
John Aaron Wilkins the fourth.
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant wishes to accept the offer. First of all, this is show cause. We wish to set aside the show causes and any possible warrants.
The court will do so and enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of prosecution on the no operator's license on person. He wishes to plead to the reduced charge of failure to display, and the other charge of no insurance misdemeanor will be dismissed.
If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Mr. Soroki talked to me about it.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated on this record today in exchange for the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 2nd of 2024. Were you driving a Kia vehicle in the area of Southfield and Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
I did think yes, I didn't. I thought I left it at home, but it was in the glove box. It was in like my armrest thing.
Do you have a valid license?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you run out and see if he has a valid license, please? One second.
Okay.
All right, his license is valid. So I'll dismiss this without prejudice for him having a valid license. Sir, I know you had additional time you need to pay on your other ones. Make sure you get those paid in enough time, Mr. Wilkins, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, sir.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a good day.
You too, thank you. I'm gonna have a good day. Stephen Wright?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good.
Great. Put yourself back on mute, Mr. Wright, sorry. Atrina Weidman? We're not about to keep raising hands. Atrina Weidman? Christopher Wesley? Christopher Wesley? Christopher Wesley? Leslie Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus I gotta see you though. So whatever you're doing, you gotta stop for just one moment. Now calling the matter of the people versus Leslie Antoinette Wilson. This is ticket S1054145, count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1431790, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1457391, count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Ticket SP 1566436, count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1566941, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1566925, count 1, improperly displayed plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bloffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Leslie Wilson.
Your Honor, this is an arraignment. The defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stands mute and asks for a pretrial date, please.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf. I'll set this for a pretrial date on the date of July 1st. July 1st, that'll be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Christopher Wesley. Trina Weidman. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people first is Ms. Weidman. Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Trina Weidman. This is ticket SP 111-97871, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Anitra Whiteman.
So, Judge, the defendant's going to plead guilty here to one count of improper plate. The balance of the counts will be dismissed here for compliance. You showed me some documents.
I only had
Oh,
this
no.
case.
There are no additional cases. I'm sorry, Your Honor, for interrupting. Just one case, one count. She's shown me her. Oh no, she doesn't have insurance, so she's going to plead to the improper plate.
All right. That's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October 2nd of 2020. Did you have a Chevy vehicle that was driven in the area of Abington and Paul Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while that car was being driven, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
Yes, there was no car insurance.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, thank you.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. Ma'am, there's a $45 reinstatement fee on this ticket. I'm gonna make you pay that. I won't give you any additional cost. You gotta pay that, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Have a great day, guys.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Sadie Wilson.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Oh, yeah, wear that for work. I'll let you keep it on. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sadie Satara Wilson. This is ticket
Satara Wilson.
Sade Satara Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
This is ticket SP 145133791. Enter or remain on private property when closed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Strokey, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Sade Wilson.
Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of prosecution of a 3-month delayed sentence to the charge. Which is remaining in the park after dark.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? Are you chewing gum? I'm already letting you wear your hat. Now you can't be chewing gum too.
I'll take the hat off. That's not an issue.
And chew out the gum too. You did everything they said you did.
I put it up at the top of my mouth.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today in exchange for a plea?
You said anybody? No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 13th of 2023. Were you in the area of 24th Street in West Jefferson in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, was it a park that had closed, ma'am?
Yes. I was already there. I was unaware of the time that the park had closed.
I know. I didn't used to know either, but they close at dark all around the state of Michigan, just so you know. Anytime it's dusk to dawn is the time of parks opening, okay? Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea for a delayed sentence in the park after dark. All right, my fine is $100, ma'am. You have 3 months to pay that. So that means that it needs to be paid by your next court hearing date, which will be July 9th, 8:45 a.m. If you have it paid by that point in time, I'll dismiss this case.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay. Have a great day.
You too. Christopher Wesley?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Wesley. This is ticket number SP14. I don't know if you did this ticket. Never mind. Ticket number SP143082. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP1528145, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP1215332, drove while license not valid. And I don't know if he had an opportunity to look at the ticket SP1430820. 1 count disregards, red signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Did I lose Attorney Mason?
This is Attorney Boffman's case, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. I have to skip over you, Mr. Wesley. I called you a little while ago while he was on and then you didn't respond, so.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'm here. Eric Boffman for the defendant. Forgive me, Mr. Wesley, state your name.
Christopher Wesley.
So, Your Honor, the defendant did present today with valid documents. If the court finds that his license is valid, I'm stipulating the probable cause to dismiss each of these cases.
All right. He does have 1 ticket that's in default. That's a disregard signal, red or amber. Do you want to handle that or do you want it to just remain in default?
Judge, we would ask for a offer so we can make this a global resolution.
It's a 1 to 5, 1 point.
Okay, sir, we want to plead responsible to speeding 1 to 5 over. The fine is cheaper. You will take 1 point on your driving record, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really even recall getting the speeding ticket. Like, where is that ticket from?
It was from February 6th. That's why you should come to court. February 6th of 2023, over a year ago. It was alleged in the area of Joy Road in Falls, and you were in a Ford vehicle, it alleges.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't recall getting no ticket, like for no speeding ticket. I don't. All my tickets I got was just for like for no insurance, basically. I
It's not
don't
a
really.
speeding ticket. It's a disregard signal, red or amber.
I mean, I guess to get it up with because I don't recall it all.
Your Honor, would you accept a no contest plea from the defendant?
Yes.
I mean, it's a civil infraction. So my favorite part though is that he's just said all over the record he don't even remember it, Attorney Boffman. So you think I'm gonna let him go for something that he don't remember doing? And it's in default already, so he already has the 2 points on his license, which is the sad part, that he hasn't checked his license to see that he has these 2 points on it right now, as of last year.
Mr. Wesley, the ball's in your court. You can get a reduction of what is already 2 points on your record to 1 point, or you can leave it as it is. Those points will drop off your record after 24 months after they've been placed there.
I mean, I don't even know what's going on. I guess
All
whatever.
Right. All right.
We're just
it's
leaving
okay,
it
Attorney
default,
Boffman. You know
Your
what,
Honor.
Attorney Boffman? You have to come back on at noon at 1:30. So I'm gonna excuse you. I'm gonna handle everybody else. I'll talk to Mr. Wesley and see what he wants to do. As of the tickets that he has shown valid,
like can I just take whatever
valid
point
driver's
that's
license,
done on there?
Wesley, be quiet.
as well as the valid driver's license that I have, I'm going to dismiss those tickets without prejudice. As far as the disregard signal, red or amber, I'll give him the opportunity to think about whether or not he wants the 1 to 5 or whether he wants it to stay in default. And so, but I need you to get rest so that you can come back this afternoon and complete the docket, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I'll see you at 1:15. Be back.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye. Almost finished with everybody. Thank you for your patience. All right. Edward Walker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Edward Lynn Walker. This is ticket SP 1438221. 1 count open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Count 2 reckless driving. Count 3 no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, please?
Edward Land Walker.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Walker wishes to set these matters for a bench trial.
All right,
If I may, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry, for the record. Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Based on the severity of these charges, appointed counsel may be recommended in this matter for discovery purposes.
That's true, because we'll get to the next one and he'll want to see videos. All right.
Yeah, I looked at that, Your Honor. I think he already was scheduled for trial, or he missed a court date. And basically, all the defense, all the defense attorneys and I myself, we requested trial the court video cams. As a matter of fact, I would think the police officers should always bring them anyways, because they're, they should come prepared to trial.
You shouldn't have made me even look at how many court dates he's missed, Attorney Soroki. Now, October, December, January. Obviously, he's not getting the reminder that he needs. I'm going to assign counsel, because maybe if he has counsel, he'll take this more seriously. We can't just have them, and then because he'll come on the date of court, the trial, which is a few months away, and he'll be like, I got to see everything. All right, so I'm gonna have counsel appointed. I need you to call this phone number when we finish. You ready to take it down?
Yes, ma'am.
313 965
965
2293.
2293. And who is this that I'm calling?
It's my courtroom, so you're gonna talk to Miss Edwards.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you a new court date too. come back so we can put counsel in place. If you don't come to these next hearings, I'm going to put a bond amount in there. You know what that means? You're gonna have to physically come down and pay money in order to get it back on my docket, because this is ridiculous.
Yes, ma'am. I
It's not
understand.
my license, it's your license, right? It's not my ability to drive, but every time that we keep putting you back on the docket and then you don't show up, like, you gotta take care of it at some point in time. And that's not fair, especially if I appoint counsel, and that's why I'm being so harsh. If I give you counsel, then I need you to come back so that we can make sure that you can make that connection and get it over with. It's gonna be a year later. May 14th. You're gonna come back at 8:30 so we can get a date for your trial. But you're gonna call the courtroom so we can get you counsel assigned, okay? Right now. All right, there's nothing further. Bond set at $0 personal. Nope. Deshaun Warren.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Deshaun James Warren. This is ticket number SP 1500460. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Those are in warrant status today. For review is ticket number SP 1419676. One count of 20 hours community service for review. Ticket number SP 1419550, count 1. 20 hours, 20 hours, and 20 hours. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Deshaun Warren. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, we're here on these reviews. I assume that defendant hasn't completed his community service on those. Is that correct?
Oh, no, them other chick, the community service was done. I ain't managed to pay the $100, and then I'm here. Then I get these tickets in the mail. So now I guess I'm here on these reviews.
When did you do community service? Did you provide it to the court? Because I had myself adjourning them until January of this year, and then you never came back.
That's what I was. That's the whole point that I was about to try to make. Because when I came back to report on the community service tickets, they said it was something else, some other tickets. It was like I was getting bombarded with these tickets, crowding your docket, and they all over the place. Before I could present my evidence for the other tickets in my community service, I got bombarded with these tickets. So I just need somewhere that I could send my evidence that I did a community service to, and then get that out the way. I just didn't pay the $100 that you asked me to pay. I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. But other than that, I'm here. Trying to get it out the way. I'm really tired of being on your docket for tickets.
You know, my favorite, Mr. Warren, is that I gave you this community service in June of last year. And between now and then, you couldn't figure out how to call somebody and have us send over the community service. Like you said it like I gave you this community service last week.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the fact that
June 7th of 2023. And you talking about something I ain't know who to call and send this information over to. You know, and then listen, then I adjourned it from the October date until January because I realized I had given you a lot of community service. So I adjourned that I did it to October, then October to January, right? So I was like, I half a year to get this community service done. And then now, what's today's date, Mr. Warren? Because that was January.
It's April the 9th, Your Honor, and I understand everything that you said. So when I received when I got my return to court docket, when I got my return to court paper from the mail, I'm thinking it's regarding the situation of the community service, but all along it was regarding another issue. You follow me now?
No, I know. It's because
too many tickets.
Say it again.
Too many tickets, and it threw me off.
Because instead of stopping to drive completely while you had these cases, right? After you pled, because that was it. You decided that allegedly on November the 12th of 2023, you was gonna drive again. That's why. Don't act like you don't know why you got these tickets. It's because you decided to drive again, and there was no car insurance, and the vehicle wasn't registered. So it's not like I made up these tickets or something like that. It's your choice to continue to drive. And when you continue to drive, you take the risk of an officer stopping you and asking you for license, registration, and vehicle. You know, license, registration, and insurance. Those are always the first three questions they ask.
Yes, sir.
So I know you don't have your license.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I probably don't plan on getting them no time soon.
Do you have insurance or registration?
I don't even have the vehicle anymore.
I hope you let people know when you let me borrow your car that you don't have no license. They get a ticket too. It's called allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Yes, Your Honor. I know it's no logical excuse for all these tickets, even though they're not. You know, they could be a lot worse, but there's still no excuse. As you notice, all my tickets are
their offer is he has 3 new tickets. I don't know if you knew about them or not.
Your Honor, I knew about
No,
them.
I don't. I don't know about the new tickets, Your Honor. What are they?
Okay. All right.
And this is a review today, correct?
It is. It's a review on some tickets that he had for community service, but he has 3 tickets that are in warrant status. It's a driver while license suspended, no insurance misdemeanor, drive registered or untitled motor vehicle.
And he offers an FTD, dismiss the no insurance and improper place on the unregistered untitled.
Okay. You want that offer today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything other than what's been stated today on the record in exchange for this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you are guilty.
Yeah.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you have to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 12th of 2023. Were you in the area of Cheyenne and Puritan in the city, Cheyenne and Puritan streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were in that area, was your license suspended at the time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you also not have the vehicle registered? The vehicle you were driving wasn't registered?
Oh, no, it was not, Your Honor.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge failed to display, the reduced charge of improper plates, The remaining counts will be dismissed. Mr. Warren, have you ever had your license?
Yes, Your Honor. That was, I would say that was in 1990.
1990, that was it?
Yep.
Mr. Warren.
Hold on. Hold on. I think I got them back after I did my little 4 year prison.
Don't tell all your business. Don't tell you
Oh,
all the
but you know,
business.
I
Mr. Warren.
had them. I just lost them and ain't regained them, Your Honor.
You got to regain them. And the only way you're going to do that is if you stop driving. Because every time you don't stop driving, you add on the time that they suspend your ability to be able to get your license back. So you just have to make the conscious decision and choice that for these however long they tell you when you go, that I'm going to stop driving for right now, because it's my goal to get my license back valid so I can be legit out here and stop riding dirty. That's just what you're gonna have to decide.
Hey,
Okay.
like how can I ask the question, like how many points do I have like right now, just in general?
The tickets you're getting right now aren't point tickets necessarily. You got some a while ago. They're in collection agency. Failed to use due care caution. That has some points to it. Driving too fast for conditions, that's already been closed out. It looks like you have some speeding tickets. You probably don't have that many points. What's stopping you is that every time you get license suspended and you keep driving, they put into place certain things that say you can't get your license back. So you need to go to them and ask, what do I need to do so I can get my license back? That's where you need to start. Start at the Secretary of State's office, make an appointment, and say, what do I need to do to try and get my license back?
Okay.
Winding his car. That's all I have for you today. You have 3 tickets with the collection agency. You need to look into that. I'm waiving the cost and fines on these tickets. I'm closing out the other tickets. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You didn't. I've been waiting for it.
He said you didn't get him the date.
I did.
That's why I asked. That's why I always ask. He was like, I'm 32. You can replay it back.
5:14.
I said, why would you leave Zoom? Don't know. She said, he's gonna assume that you was gonna give it to you because she told me to show you.
Judge, excuse me, I have to step away from my desk for a moment. This is the city.
Go ahead. Damari Walker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Damari Walker. This is ticket number SP 154867. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, registration and or plate violation. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1192055. No insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SX 423033631. Accident failed to stop within a sure clear distance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Sroki, P3744, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Damari Walker.
How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, sir, as to the 2 tickets on the docket that are no insurance misdemeanor and no registration, Both of those are to be dismissed based on valid documentation.
All right. So you have some cases that are in disposition. That means you didn't show up to them. You got cases in collection agency too. All right. Did you know about these, Mr. Walker?
Them are not my tickets, Your Honor. I went to court for them. And I was supposed to be, I don't know, I can't remember the judge or the attorney I talked to. They both was women. I don't know their names, but I was supposed to have a court date for that because I said I want to go to trial for it because there's 4 or 5 tickets that I didn't do.
And you ain't never follow up?
Well, by the time I tried to do all that, they said I had to go to 36, get this, get that. Okay.
So would you like to have a formal hearing on these matters? I'm gonna set everything for a trial then. If it's not you, I'm gonna set everything for a trial.
Okay.
We'll have a trial date. We'll have that trial date on July 15th, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, at 9 o'clock, we'll put everything out of default. I'll have them all that I can. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets that are in collections. I can't do anything about those. But all the tickets that are within my means to take off, I'm gonna do it. So you may be actually disputing some of these tickets, but they're in collection already from 2021. So I can take the ones that I can and put them on my docket, but the other ones, I can't do anything about, okay?
And what 4 tickets you talking about is on collections?
They are disregard signal red or amber, fail to signal, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate, and an expired plate. They're all from April 24th.
April 24th. Yes. That was my son's birthday. I know that wasn't me.
Okay. So I don't know what happened, but I wasn't, let's see. We set it for a bench trial on May 18th of 2022. You didn't come. So
I never received a notice for that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to catch you off.
Listen, every time, but I know that's why you're here, because if you had, then you wouldn't. Every time on the record, I state to people what their next court day is. I do it almost like clockworks. I do it every single time. Now, whether or not you write it down, whether or not, and to be able to say that I need to be provided notice further lets me know that I don't know what's happening. Because if I'm telling you right now when your next court date is, I'm not fully comprehending why you need to be given additional notice, why you can't just put it in your phone that date and time and say, hey, I have this important matter I need to hear. And then when you come back, you say, well, they made my tickets. Well, they can just stay in default for, are they in collections? They gonna get their money, whether or not to, but I get, like, for me to look in the ticket now and see that I gave you a court date and that you did not come. I don't know, 2 years ago, not last week, 2 years ago. I mean, I don't know what I can do for you. They're in the collection agency, and if those are the tickets that you're disputing, I don't know what I can do for you. You never came back. What about the accident failed to stop within the shore clearance?
I was on 75. I know about that one. After that, the car was messed up. I stopped working. That's what happened with that one.
The open tickets are the ones that I can put on the docket. So I'll put those on for July 15th. You need to write that down and come back that day.
July 15th, 9 o'clock.
9 a.m. I'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Milton Williams Cribs.
Yes, I'm here.
I know I have this stuff because you gave it to me. Okay, here it is. All right, now turn on your camera for me, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Milton Williams Jr. Cribs. This is ticket number SP 1537681. One count drove while license suspended, and ticket number SP 1548961. One count expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Milton Williams Jr. Cribs.
Your Honor, Mr. Cribs says that he has a valid driver's license. Is that correct?
Can you check and see if he has a valid driver's license? Please. All right. What about those two tickets that I'm looking it up right now. You have two tickets. You know about the accident ticket and the no valid registration ticket, sir?
I know about the registration ticket. I got the registration taken care of. And you said a accident ticket?
Let's see what it is. Yes, it happened. You paid the no proof of insurance ticket that you got along with these, so you must have known your license was gonna get suspended, but you ain't take care of the accident failed to stop within a clear distance. Happened on October the 2nd, nope, August 6th, 2023, in the area of Gratiot and St. Albans Streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes, I paid the one ticket. I was instructed to pay the ticket that will give me my license back. So I paid that one. I also got the plates, the plate ticket taken care of. And I guess the only one left is the accident ticket, but I didn't have the ticket for that.
You gotta take care of that ticket, sir.
Okay.
You said you had your registration certificate now?
Yes, I do.
All right. His license is valid.
Okay, we move to dismiss on the valid license, Your Honor. And if you can show you the registration, if you can dismiss that ticket also.
You had a registration, sir?
Do I have it with me? No, it's
you in
not
the car.
with
You
me.
better have it with you.
I'm not in my car though. It's not.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'll calm down.
But I for sure have it though.
Can't do nothing with it until you have it. All right, I'm gonna just leave those tickets alone because I don't know what to do with them. But the tickets I have before me today, I will dismiss without prejudice for him having valid documentation. Sir, go online, look at your other tickets, see what's going on, take care of them. The 2 tickets for today have been dismissed, though, okay?
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. Put those right into the recycling bin. These 2 today. Ronald Walker. Press *6 on your phone.
Hello? Hey, I'm here.
Oh, now calling the matter of the people versus Ronald Edward Walker. This is ticket number SP 1455052. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1462546. Ticket SP 1462546. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, drive while license not valid. Ticket SP 1511004. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Repeat offender. Count 2, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Yes, 2 additional tickets in default. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing there for defendant, Your Honor. What's your name for the record, sir?
Ronald Walker.
Your Honor, Mr. Walker wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter. As to the open alcohol driver, that ticket will be reduced to open alcohol passenger, and the ticket for improper plates ending in 546, count 1, he will plead as charged to that ticket. As to the remaining tickets, the remaining tickets will be dismissed.
All right. If you want to take advantage of that offer, please raise your right hand.
I do.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you? Force you, threaten you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
I pleading guilty of your own choice.
I am.
I pleading guilty because you are guilty.
I am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
I do.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
I do.
All right, I want to take you back to the date of October the 18th of 2023. Were you in the area of Connor and Mack in the city of Detroit driving a Ram vehicle?
Yes.
Was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, there was. It was
And then I
just,
wanna
it
take-
was new. It was open. It was unused. But there was alcohol in the car.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Walker. You think you would have learned your lesson about carrying alcohol in the truck the appropriate way after you got a ticket in 2021 for the same thing? Are we
I
not
know, and
learning
it
our
was the
lesson?
same- It was the same thing both times. There was liquor, but it was
If you have
was
a
fake.
truck and you want to transport alcohol, where does it go?
I actually don't know the answer to that.
In the flatbed of the truck. The flatbed of the truck. And it sounds like you want to dispute this. So let's have a trial because it has to be open alcohol in the motor vehicle. It can't just be alcohol in the motor vehicle. If it was completely closed, that means that it was not open. So you would like to have a bench trial. I'll see you on July 15th. 2024 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
You can't plead and then say, but I didn't have open alcohol, right?
Yes.
Because that doesn't make sense, does it? Because when I said, did you have alcohol, open alcohol? You said, no, it was closed alcohol. It was a brand new bottle. Is that right?
Yes.
So why are we taking a plea on open alcohol in a motor vehicle?
From the first time that I got the first ticket back in 2021, and the police realized that it was a brand new bottle, and I still got the ticket, I was unaware of what the actual law for it was. So I thought that maybe I was still guilty just for having alcohol in the vehicle.
It has to be open alcohol. Open alcohol in the motor vehicle. We can transport it, closed bottle. But it also needs to be stored at the furthest part away. If it is, well, anyways.
Both times the alcohol was in the back seat.
But, well, the 2021 case is far from over. It's over. It's in collection agency because you ain't pay on it. I can only deal with the current cases. Would you like to have a bench trial in these matters?
Yes, I really would like to just do whatever it takes for me to get my license back as soon as possible. I recently just got my builder's license. I've had trouble with keeping a job because of my license. I have an autistic child that has therapy 5 days a week. Two different kind of therapy. They have ABA, behavioral therapy, and they have speech therapy. So I always have a lot going on. I don't do anything to put myself in any harm's way or any trouble. I literally just drive.
Mr. Walker,
to
let me
work.
tell you what you're looking at right now. So you already have 2 points from that other one, but they probably dropped off. On the tickets that are before me right now, you have 2 points. You have a 16 to 20 miles per hour over that you didn't handle. So that's 3 points that's on your record. This is what's stopping you from getting your license back. These tickets that you aren't taking care of. That's what it is. And I know you have a lot going on in your life. It sounds like it. But when you don't come take care of these tickets and they go into default, and then we have to have new court dates for them and stuff like that, that's what stops your license. Because just because you don't want it to go away, it doesn't just go away. That's not how it works.
Understood.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you a little sooner. What about May 15th? Is that a good date for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're gonna have a bench trial on all the tickets on my docket today, including the 2 tickets in default right now, which is a 16-mile, 20 mile over speed and no proof of insurance. I'll set it for that date. Okay, so write it down, write it down, write it down. May 15th is your date for your trial for those matters.
Okay, it's still 8 a.m.
9 a.m., sir, May 15th.
Okay.
Okay, we'll have a bench trial in these matters, sir. Okay, don't plea on stuff that you're unsure of. Make sure you get a clear understanding every single time. You understand me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So I'll see you back what day?
May 15th at 9 a.m.
Right, don't forget, because that's kind of soon, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Walker.
Thank you as well.
All right, thank you. LG Stylo 5. That's you, Mr. Stephen Wright?
Yes, how you doing? I had got disconnected, so my name probably had removed.
It's okay. I figured as much. That's why I kept you in the hearing. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephen Ray Wright Jr. This is ticket SP 135493551. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 149700871. Alcohol related violation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Stephen Wright.
Yes, Your Honor, defendant wishes to set these matters for a bench trial.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as a trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Since you've been so patient today, you want that May date or you want a July date?
You said May?
May or July?
May, please. That'll work. The sooner the better, because I can't work. I drive for
figured as
Uber and DoorDash, and I can't.
May 15th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right. You have a better one.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Yeah, no attitude or nothing. I appreciate you. Mr. Wesley. You can log off now, sir. I'll see you May 15th for your bench trial.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Wesley, did you fall back asleep?
No.
What do you want to do? Do you want to have a hearing on that count, or do you want to plead to the 1 to 5? It's up to you.
What is the 1 to 5?
So the 1 to 5 is speed. So it's alleged that you have a disregard traffic control device. That's a 2-point ticket. So they're willing to lower it down to a 1 to 5, which is a 1-point ticket. And it's a $125 fine. Like I told you, I can have a formal hearing on it if you would like, or you
Yes,
can
I'd
take
like
the
to have
plea.
a formal hearing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna set this matter for a formal hearing. What do I do with his file? I have it too. Turn your camera on too.
How many points do I have on my record?
Now that I cannot see. You well, I can see it. All right. Off